The air in the living room felt thick, heavy. Sarah sat on one end of the sofa, scrolling through her phone, pretending to be absorbed in something, anything other than the moment. Mark stood by the window, staring out at the darkening street, his shoulders tight. The unopened bank statement sat on the coffee table between them. It wasn't just a piece of paper. It was a symbol. It was a dare. A dare to have the conversation they had both been expertly avoiding for weeks. The silence wasn't empty. It was filled with assumptions, with quiet resentments, and most of all, with fear. Fear of judgment. Fear of disappointment. Fear of what the numbers might reveal about them, and to each other. This scene is playing out in homes everywhere, every single day. We can talk about our dreams, our fears, our childhoods, even in-law dynamics. But money? Money feels different. It feels loaded. It's tangled up in our sense of self-worth, our security, our independence, and our value. So we build walls around it. We create unspoken rules and secret territories. He pays for dinner. She handles the groceries. We just don't ask what's in the other person's bank account. The tension that Mark and Sarah feel is not really about the numbers. It's about the stories they are telling themselves about those numbers. The cost of this silence is trust. It's intimacy. It's the slow, quiet erosion of their partnership. This is the moment of choice, the call to courage. Can we talk about this? I'm feeling a little scared, but I think it's important. Money is rarely just about money. It's a powerful proxy for so many other things. Power, freedom, security, love. Our relationship with money is shaped long before we meet our partner. It starts in childhood. We learn by watching. We absorb the messages. Save every penny or enjoy it now. We live in a culture that tells us we are not successful enough, not wealthy enough, not responsible enough. Shame becomes armor. Money becomes a scorecard for our worth. We believe that if our partner saw our debt, our spending habits, our meager savings, they would see us as less than a failure. So we hide. We armor up with silence, with defensiveness, or with control. Another reason we avoid the topic. The myth that love conquers all and lives above money. But lasting love is built on the ground, in daily reality. Ignoring the practical doesn't strengthen love, it weakens the foundation. We avoid money talks because we're afraid disagreement means disconnection, saver versus spender, incompatible by default. We choose false peace over brave conversation. But avoidance doesn't prevent conflict. It postpones it and breeds resentment. Small disagreements today can become explosive fights tomorrow. Courage to lean into discomfort lets us find common ground. Trust grows where vulnerability is welcomed. Sharing the messy parts, debt, fears, shame, becomes a powerful trust-building exercise. In shared vulnerability, shame loses power. You're no longer alone, you're a team. Being open demystifies your partner and replaces assumptions with empathy. Stepping into the arena requires intention, not when you're tired, or hungry, or already angry. Choose a time and place to be present and focused. Turn off the TV. Put phones away. Make tea. Sit side by side, not across from each other like a negotiation. The physical setup matters. Start with love and commitment. The goal is not to win, but to understand. No blaming, no shaming, no interrupting. Each person gets to speak their truth without immediate rebuttal. Use I statements, not you statements. Try. I feel anxious when I see large, unexpected expenses on our card because I'm worried about our savings goal. This keeps the focus on your emotional reality and invites understanding. Lead with curiosity. Ask open-ended questions about their money story and feelings. What did you learn about money growing up? What does financial security mean to you? What are your biggest fears about our finances? Listen, really listen. Hear the words and the emotions underneath. Say, I can see why you would feel that way. Or, that makes sense given your experience. Know when to take a break. If overwhelmed, defensive, or angry, call a timeout. Agree to pause and come back, later today or tomorrow. That's emotional regulation, not avoidance. The goal is progress, not perfection. A courageous conversation leaves you both heard, respected, and more connected, even if not everything is solved. Real life is messy, and so are our finances. Income differences can create power imbalances. Move from my money and your money to our resources. Express stress without blame. Value all contributions, income and non-income. Different styles aren't enemies. Honor both. Create a budget that blends dedicated funds for goals and personal spending freedom. Debt is heavy and wrapped in shame. Student loans, credit cards, a car payment. Secrets corrode more than debt. Share the story and build a plan together, a shared mission. Align on big goals, a house, a wedding, retirement. Connect numbers to a shared emotional vision. The budget becomes a roadmap to a dream. Equality isn't always 50-50ths. Practice equity. Contribute proportionally to ability. It's about fairness and teamwork. Life is unpredictable. In a Mine Yours framework, setbacks feel like personal failures. In an Ours foundation, you face challenges together. It's not you lost your job, it's we have a challenge. The path is courage, vulnerability, empathy. Abundance is a mindset, security, generosity, possibility. Love and money can coexist with communication.